Here's a topic that you don't really need to know about until it's too late. Most of us are misplacing our iPhones, a couple times a week, and that's what I want to help out with. But what happens if you actually lose it or if it gets stolen? Well, I want to make sure you know about the top 5 ways to find your missing iPhone, iPad, or Mac, and hopefully I can help you prevent from having to fork out another grand to get a new one. We easily get 2 to 3 calls a month from clients asking us to help them track their devices, whether it's theirs or their kids or their employees' devices. And so, whether it's stuck in between 2 sofa cushions, hate that, or you leave it in an airplane seat back pocket, like I did with my very first iPad Pro, except that time I left it turned on airplane mode, so I couldn't track its location or erase it remotely. So I was pretty SOL with that one. But one of these ways I'm going to talk about would have actually helped me find my lost iPad too. Okay, most importantly, seriously, you have to make sure that all of your devices are signed into your iCloud account and that the Find My iPhone switch is turned on. I cannot stress this enough. We've been unable to help out with our clients and friends whenever we realize that they didn't have that switch turned on. Everyone thinks it's turned on until they lose their device and it's not on. So please do that now. Seriously, I'll wait here while you go check your device. Okay, so here are the 5 best ways to ping or track your iPhone, iPad, or Mac if it gets lost or stolen. The first way is just to pick up a friend's iPhone or iPad and log into the Find My iPhone app from the App Store. Once you log in, you can find your device, even see its battery level, and then do a few things. You can either erase the device, you can put it in lock mode and send a message to the device so no one can open it. Or you can just ping it, if you leave it around the house, it's in that building and you just want to send a sound to it. Okay, pro tip, turn on iCloud family sharing if you want to be able to track your family's devices inside of your Find My iPhone app. This is especially useful if someone in your family is constantly misplacing their device. Second is iCloud.com. So if you don't have a pal hanging around where you can bum an iPhone from, then just go to any computer and log into iCloud.com. It's the exact same functionality to use the Find My iPhone feature right there. Number 3, probably the easiest way to find your lost iPhone is with your Apple Watch. In fact, you can just swipe up from the bottom of the Apple Watch screen and there's the icon to tap the phone and your watch will instantly ping your iPhone for 2 minutes. I know several people that have an Apple Watch primarily for this reason, so it doesn't get handier than that. And why don't I have an Apple Watch? We'll save that for another video. All right, number 4 is your HomePod. Did you know your HomePod can find any device that's signed into your iCloud account? Just say, hey Siri, find my Mac.
I found Lucas's Mac nearby. Should I try to make it play a sound?
Sure.
Pinging it now.
There you go. You just have to make sure your HomePod is signed into the same iCloud account as your other devices, and it's simple as that. And a pro tip, you can have your HomePod find any other device in your family sharing account as well, so that becomes especially useful. Come to think of it, you don't have to use HomePod to track your devices in your iCloud account. If your device has Siri, like your Mac, your iPad, your HomePod, your Apple Watch, you can just ask them to find whatever device you're looking for. Every previous option we've talked about requires you to be signed into your iCloud account and for your device to also be connected to the internet. But there are some edge cases where that's not possible. Like when I left my iPad on the airplane seatback pocket in airplane mode, right? I couldn't send any signals to it. And if I had only had a tile attached to the device, I would have had better chances of finding it. Tile is this inexpensive little device that you can do it a couple ways, but basically if you just keep it on your key ring, I know this sounds backwards, but if you keep it on your keychain, there's a button on it that'll actually ping your phone if it's in the same close distance. It works over Bluetooth, so like in the same house. It does work the other way too, so there's a Tile app, and from your iPhone, you can ping your lost keys. And what could have helped me on that airplane example, what Tile can do is that if you lose a device with, like, say that little tile was stuck to the back of this or on the case, if the device is next to another Tile device that is connected to the internet, it'll actually ping you as the owner and let you know the last location that it was near another Tile device. Okay, so it helps your chances in recovering it. So this is a very inexpensive way to go if you're constantly losing like your keys or something small like that. And there's a link in the description if you want to grab the Tile from Amazon, if you want to support the show and help that one person in your family that is always losing their device. And for some extra credit, there is a 6th way to track a lost device, and that's for those of you who are using a device that's owned by your company. Your company may have what's called an MDM, a mobile device management service, and those oftentimes have what's called lost mode. And when lost mode is enabled, it'll lock down your phone with a passcode, and it'll send that one-time location to your organization so your IT department can help you find it. So check with your IT department to see if they have that functionality. By the way, another route you could go is with a new service by Apple called AppleCare Plus Theft and Loss. It's an extra AppleCare service that they recently came out with, and they'll basically replace the device for you. Now, it'll cost you. As of filming time, it's $2.99, but hey, if you tend to lose your devices a lot, that might be something worth considering. That's it. If you can follow those 5 things, chances are the next time you lose your device, you'll be able to recover it, and law enforcement can even use that data to track down your device as well. At the very least, you can be the hero of your next party by having everyone double check their Find My iPhone setting. And check out Tile also. There's a link in the description to Amazon to get one, and if you do it through the link, you will be supporting the show. And thanks for watching. Please like, would love a subscribe if you want to stay up to date with our latest shows that we're publishing weekly now. Be sure to hit that bell when you click subscribe so that you're notified with every new episode. We'll see you next week.